Hey guys, welcome to another board game night. We are playing Caveman: The Quest for Fire by Dan. Is that Cassar?
Cassar.
The little known game.
Yeah, and Rio Grande Games. Yeah, it's a small game. We thought we're ending our night with this, so we thought we'll film this one as well. We're playing 4 players, and we have with us Martin, Dee, and Ashen, and myself, Jason. Right, so a little quick brief explanation of this game. We are caveman tribes. I am the cave of the serpent tribe. As you can see by my cave over there. My cave tells you that I can hold 4 people in my cave. This is my cave leader, Cess. And she gives me some hunting, some science, and some foraging. And this guy here is my hunter. And he gives me 2 to hunting. So on our turn, we start off with a draw phase, which we add cards here into the playing area. And they vary from technologies, dinosaurs, and other cave people. On our turn, before we start action phase, we're going to bid for the conch shell, or whatever it's called over there.
I think it's a conch shell.
Yeah, it's a little shell that tells you who's the starting player, but it also gives the starting player an extra action. So the person with this will start, has 1 action, everyone else takes an action, and then the person who has this comes back to him, he gets 1 last action, and then it ends the sort of action phase. After the action phase, or actually before the action phase, we do feed phase. You have to, if you don't have the shell, you just pay 1 food, and everyone scavenges off that 1 food, and has these cool little food tokens, 5s and 1s. If you do have the shell, then you have to pay 1 food per caveman, and we bid with the cave for the shell with these teeth, little dinosaur teeth. And they come in 5s and 1s as well. These are all 1s. So once you do all the actions, we then do this. Yeah, there's a big 5. We do a discard phase. So some of these cards will get discarded. We get some new ones out. And what we're looking for is, you'll see the picture on this. We're looking for that. Once we discover fire, and you have the shell, you are the winner, and we end the game. Right, we'll do a little gameplay turn a little later on. So I'll come back to that then.
I think you said we were looking for a short game.
Okay, so this is the gameplay turn. Just to give you an update of what's going on. I've got a new cave for my people to live in, with a new hunter and an elder, and a scout. But unfortunately, my original hunter died. And I've got 5 food and 3 teeth. Martin's got some.
I've had a revolving door of people, man. Everyone keeps dying, but we're quite clever. We keep coming up with new stuff.
You got to take some technologies down there. What do they do? Stargazing gives you +1 science.
Yep, and I gain a tooth each time an invention is placed in the discard pile. During the discard phase.
Yeah. No inventions are going to get discarded.
3 food, 2 teeth. I found a swamp cave. About 5 dudes all together. Lots of fighty, a little bit of thinky.
Ah, see. Ash?
My guys have moved out of caves and into huts.
Yeah.
And we've developed baskets, so yeah.
Helps you on the
He's
foraging.
just invented the toilet.
But that's about it, really. So yeah.
Alright, so the first thing you do on the turn is the draw phase. So you draw 1 card plus 2 per 1 card per player plus 2 more. So we need 6 new cards.
Frickin' woolly mammoth.
Oh,
Hunter.
that is a lot of food.
Smilodon. Storytelling.
Smaller than a saber-toothed tiger.
Vitkin. And a hill cave.
Ah. Okay. So now, what we do now is we do the conch, which is with Martin, so he starts the bidding.
I will bid 0 teeth.
Because
I
he
have
has none.
0.
I'll go with the cheeky one.
Lose teeth.
I'm going to go with none, because I have no teeth either.
I will go.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You got 2 teeth there, don't you?
Yeah. I'm going to go with 0.
So that means everyone's passed.
Apart from you.
Right, so then I pay 1 of my teeth.
Get the conch.
I get the conch. Now, as the conch player, I have to pay 1 food per tribeman. I have 4
feed
tribe.
phase, which is next.
Yeah, which is next. So I've got 5 food. I'll ditch it in to everyone.
And the rest
Nice
of
and
us
full.
only have to pay 1.
Yep, so these guys pay 1 for their tribe as they are all scavengers. Right, so it means I get to do the first action. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. Woolly Mammoth does need a lot of attack. I've only got 4.
So only 4.
So that means I think I will buy... I'm going to attack the saber-tooth guy. So what happens is, he's got an attack skill of 2. And I have hunting skill of 1 with my leader, 1 with my scout, and 2 more from my hunter. So there's 4, so there's no problem. So I flip over the top card of the deck, and it's a 4. So if I've got any 4s in my tribe, which clearly you can see is the scout, and I've got a Ender.
All of them.
So one of my people have to die. It doesn't have to necessarily be the ones with the 4s, but I'm going to kill the hunter. Screw it. So down she goes, and my reward is 1 teeth and 3 food. So I'll take that from the supply.
Most English people call that 1 tooth, by the way.
We got 1 teeth.
Right, Ashton, what are you doing? Look at my shiny teeth.
There are many things I would like.
Nearly every video we have, we say, look what we have to part with.
I'm going to spend 4 food. And I'm going to get myself another thinker. Because I can have more than 4 people, because my huts allow me to have an additional 3 people. Because normally...
Man, we've got to stick him with the conch. Look, he's got only 2 food. Next turn, no one of us bid, and he'll get stuck with it.
That's fine. I'm going to kill Bolo. Bolo's not... I don't know why I bought Bolo.
What, you got any bolo?
Sounds rough.
It is.
That's what happens when you move out of the cave.
I am going to do an invention. So I've got 2, 3, 4 clever thinking ideas. I'll take this.
Ah.
So I get +1 clever idea for every 3 tribesmen I have.
I feel like I need to find some smart people. Right, I think...
I'll find a hunter.
Am I allowed to go?
Oh!
Seems a little bit hard.
We're going to skip Martin's turn because he won at something at some point.
It's a little annoying. I was going to get the thing that D just got.
Oh, that was quite good.
So, I think I need to purchase some hunterage. 2 food.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking.
Go to my pile of potentially dead people. Soon to be dead people.
With my second action, because I got the conch, I get a last action. I think I'm going to take that cave over there. That's what the scout allows me to do. This cave will add 2 more people to my tribe, or space for 2 more people to enter my tribe.
What do you go for that one?
I only had 4 invention.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I don't have enough either. Okay, so that ends
Still
the
there, I can maybe get next time.
action phase. So now we do the discard play. The person to the right of the shell
That's me!
gets to discard.
This is going.
Ah.
Each time an invention goes in there, I get 2.
Ah, you get rid of the other one.
He can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was only one.
This card's down to 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
Then this moves on to the player to the left, which will be Ash down there. And that is a round.
Not yet.
Well, we'll do in a minute.
But, yeah.
And that is a round. So, nice and simple.
Really simple.
Well, obviously, once the fire invention comes out of there, we need to have that shell and 7 intelligence or science or whatever invention to buy that. And then that's the winner. So we'll come back when we've achieved that.
I've achieved it.
No, me.
Oh, good.
Alright, so the game is ended. A little bit of a shock ending there, as D managed to win another game. Well done, D. You got smash. Yeah, tell us how you won victory.
Me fire thinking.
He played better than we did.
Well, keeping it simple. When I had 4 guys at one stage of the game, and I saw this one storytelling, which I could afford, which gives you +1 light bulb invention for each 3 cavemen that you have. So I then decided to, using the 6 I had, to get 3 and look for more thinky stuff. That was very caveman-like. I had conchy thing, and thinky thing equals fire thing.
Woohoo! Right, well there you go. Victory is yours.
Pretty much simple, isn't it? There's not a great deal of thinking.
There's no real second place in this game, as none of us have anything to add to that.
I literally reckon I needed 10 more turns before I was in a position to win. I was like circling the drain. Just trying to stay alive.
I think 2 turns, and I could have won. I just needed another thinker. I had the food. I had some tea. I was in a good,
I
solid
will
position.
say though, Ash, these two have played it before, so I reckon that probably
That
helped them.
more than
They knew
likely.
The only thing that I probably did from knowing previous game is where I looked at the same numbers when it came to hunting. That's probably the only
also
thing.
the value of bidding on certain things as well. I mean, I bid that first round with 3 teeth, thinking, yeah, that's a reasonable amount. Everyone passed, like, okay, teeth are quite valuable, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, do you have played again? This is my copy of the game, and Ash and
The only copy
Morph.
in existence.
Yeah,
It's a very obscure
I
game.
think didn't realise how precious teeth were because I did
And they're really hard to get.
because I did spend 2 teeth to buy a scout rather than spending the food, which I think probably would have been a better thing to do.
Food comes
Considering,
very easy,
if you have a look, I'm swimming in food. I've got 9 food. It's
Wasn't a few turns ago you were short of food?
That's
He ate
only
someone.
that's
Yeah,
only
he ate
because
someone,
you guys
yeah.
dicked me over with
We
taking the
decided
conch.
not to take the conch off you. We thought we'd let you have first turn.
Yeah.
But in that case, I would have, have planned slightly differently. But
It's an interesting mechanic, that, as well, because if you bid for the conch, you have to pay food for all of your dudes rather than just that one sort of ticking over, but you get 2 actions.
Yeah.
So it's like swings and roundabouts.
I also like the mechanic of when you go hunting, it's really dangerous, so you have a chance of losing one of
Did
your...
I go 1 to 5? Because I didn't see any 6s.
Yeah, I think there's 1 to 4. Oh, well, maybe there's a 6, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, it's really dangerous to go hunting. But hunting is where you get your teeth from.
Well,
Obviously, dinosaur teeth.
I've hunted a woolly mammoth last time, which got me 8 food, which solved the food problem for me.
Yeah.
I was going to run out of food. I would have had the conch and not be able to feed, so I wouldn't have been able to win that turn if I didn't kill the woolly mammoth.
And probably keep you warm during winter.
I had planned on going with the foraging thing because I had the baskets, but then I realised I had no way of getting teeth.
The problem is spending a turn, because you only get 1 action a round, spending a turn just solving your food issue. That's the situation I was in.
Yeah.
I'm literally almost living hand to mouth going, oh, this turn I'm going to do that and that'll solve my food problem for a turn. And then it's like, well, what do I do next turn? Then I've got to do it again and you don't actually get anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things with the strategies with this game is to maybe get some hunters early on. Because you start with a hunter
Mine
and...
died.
Yeah, mine died early as well.
Well, that was... Didn't you have other people and you
No.
lost...
I had 5 hunting for the whole game, which enabled me to beat up bigger creatures to get teeth and a fair bit of food.
Yeah, there's also a couple of other interesting things like this axe, which gives you a shitload of hunting when you got hunters. And also other things like this, which fish would just give you food every turn.
But
yeah.
that's not that great though, because all
No,
it
it's-
does is offset the 1 that you're paying.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's less important to get food then.
But it's a nice filler game.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah, that felt like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
ish, yeah.
It says 45 minutes on the box,
Well,
but
it
I
says
think
45 minutes to an hour.
yeah,
That's why it's 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Oh, there you go. Well, let's do a bit of a verdict. What did you think, Ash?
Yeah, it was alright. You wouldn't see me rushing out to play it constantly, but I think nice filler game, nice way to end the night. Quite thematic, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect that from something this simple, but I like the cards.
No, the artwork's good.
Yeah, they've all got their own individual names. They're also like I've got 2 thinkers, and they are really kind of cool, sort of thing. Not that Jason's showing you to you, but you see, look, it's really cool artwork, and they've all got their names and stuff. So I think, yeah, it's a pretty game. It's all right. If it came up, I'd play it. But as I said, I wouldn't rush out to play it. So
is that a thumbs up then? Or a sort of thumb sideways?
it's a thumb sideways.
Alright. And you did?
Yeah, quick game, easy to play. I do feel as if I think you have to have hunting to be have a
Successful.
chance. I think unfortunately if you go hunting and lose your hunter first, then I think that really hinders you, because I think hunting is way because hunting gets you teeth quickly, and teeth is what you can then use to offset other things as well. So I feel like if you get the unlucky draw like Martin did, where he lost his hunter, then it really put you on the massive back.
Yeah, I lost mine first turn as
I
well.
think that's. But overall, I like the game because it's quick, it's easy.
Yeah.
But
And the components are quite good as well.
Yeah, it's a 20-minute game or
Yeah.
30-minute game, so it's not the end of the world if that happens.
So what are you doing thumbs wise?
Yeah, tentative middle to yes.
All right, you Martin?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. As Ash said, I think the artwork's good. I like the components a lot. They're unnecessarily good, in fact. I like them. I mean, it's a filler. I'd give it a positive thumbs up. And I quite like the fact that this guy's called Woof. He came from the Wolf tribe. That's awesome. I mean, what was it? It's a positive sideways thumb, I would say. Kind of slightly better than just neutral.
Okay, cool. From my perspective, I think, it's a good game. Really good components but for such a filler game. I play this with my kids as well, with my families, and I think that's really useful to have a couple of family games. Like the guy said, it's really quick. I mean, half an hour, and you've got through the game really quickly.
3 hours with his kids, though.
Yeah. Mechanics are not hard to learn, and there's a little bit of strategy to this. So overall, I don't think it's a too bad a game. So I would give it a thumbs up. So I think, what was that? 2 thumbs up and 2 sort of medium sideways thumbs.
I would say overall it's positive.
Yeah, definitely a positive.
Yeah.
I mean, components are good, art's good. It's light, it's quick.
Any game which has lasted 20 minutes and we haven't said that was absolute garbage, I think is always considered good.
Well, there you go.
I would say in general though, we're not really we look for filler game group. We like big games.
We're like, let's play a 4 or 5 hour game.
4 hour games and
Anything less than an hour feels like a waste, doesn't it? Really, it's like,
That's not what my wife says.
yeah, ladies. Anything less than an hour is a waste.
What's happening? Bye.
Bye.